Hi Cancer, welcome to your weekly love reading. Let's see what's going on for you this week in terms of love. So I just got an image of like Gandalf here from Lord of the Rings, and he guides them, the Fellowship of the Ring, like he guides them through difficulties, he guides them through the dark night of the soul, so to speak, in order to rid evil from the world, or rid evil from their life, let go of karma, let go of shadow, darkness, things that keep you stuck in fear. Three of Swords. So this is the heartbreak card. This person needs you to know that as they follow their heart, follow their light, leave past baggage behind and go down an unknown path, a new path, they know it's for their highest good, because there's all this lightning here that represents the Tower card. The universe is helping this person break down their own barriers and anything that's limiting them. And things seem chaotic. To me, this is like they've left the situation, or they're about to leave the situation, and you know, they're done with like the storms that kept happening in some kind of karmic situation, so they're just leaving that behind. It's like they're walking away from that, they're getting away from that kind of thing, and just letting shit hit the fan kind of thing. Letting that Tower moment happen. But it's a struggle a little bit for them. They are empowered, they are in their strength, but also Three of Swords, it's painful. But obviously that would then move into the Four of Swords, which is healing of emotional turmoil. They're walking away from heartbreak and struggles and difficulties. Seven of Cups. So for a while there was some sort of choice that this person was thinking a lot about, maybe how life could be if they were free from karma, how life would be if they were with you. And so they were like, for a while they were like, what cup do I take? What direction do I take? There was also a sense of divine timing here. So many doors of opportunity have opened up for this person, but there was still like a period of kind of waiting to become more clear, of just feeling like there was the right time or the right opportunity, basically coming into alignment vibrationally with actually taking action on what they wanted to do, which is to free themselves. This person thinks about you all the time. This is like daydreaming, thinking, fantasizing. It's like hopes and goals. Maybe they were fearful of making some sort of decision in case everything got messed up, and but now they're trusting the divine. Like they know that they cannot stay in a situation that just creates so much heartbreak and storms and chaos. I think this is the Radiant Sun Oracle or something like that. What does their soul need you to know right now? Okay, so yeah, they had a vision. This is a lot of cards, but I'm keeping it because it says vision, which is what the Seven of Cups is about, like thinking about, like imagining things before taking action. Noticing the fox here, maybe someone feels like they have to be stealthy or kind of like the fox. keeping their visions kind of secret or something. Look how the sun's coming up over the water. This is like your connection brings them knowledge, light. They see clearly, and it reflects in their emotions. Feeling joy emotionally from the sun, from the awakening that this connection provides. But the fox, maybe someone, they felt like they had to be secretive in a karmic situation. They had to like protect themselves by keeping their cards close to their chest. So it kind of looks like really shocked, like a deer caught in headlights kind of thing. So maybe this connection or the clarity that's come through your connection was something that they weren't expecting, but is very much welcomed. Impulsiveness. Okay, so I'm going to lay these out. Impulsiveness, yeah, indecision in the past, egotism, submission, drama, and convention. Okay. So, yeah. Maybe your person kind of impulsively just kind of got into the karmic situation, whatever that karmic situation is. To me, this is also saying that they're taking a leap of faith, because I'm seeing the white horse, the path of their highest good. Horseshoe means like good luck. So they may be feeling restless, like they kind of want to just rush out of this karma, but they may need to be kind of a bit stealthy like the fox. They have to plan, do things properly, not just run away, because I feel like maybe they just tried to run away without actually having the strength within themselves to back up that decision in the past. So maybe there was indecision, maybe they were back and forth in the past with karma. They were like stuck in this darkness, in this fear, in this despair. But the angels always there, like helping. I'm seeing the sand timer, but it wasn't like quite the right time in the past for this person to fully be free of that karma, because there was some sort of worry or feelings of guilt, or they hadn't quite like wrestled with this indecision of knowing what feels right but then feeling of guilt, or knowing what they have to do but then maybe being manipulated or something. Because look, we have submission. This person has felt caged in with this karmic situation. So maybe they made a decision to sort of run away, get away from whatever the karma was, but then that resulted in so much drama. And this person just didn't feel like they had the strength in the past to fight this drama, fight for their freedom. There was a lot of ego. This person may have been dealing with a narcissist, or someone that just has a lot of narcissistic kind of qualities. Someone with unrealistic expectation for this person to be more conventional. So maybe this person, I feel, felt like they did not have the strength to fight for their freedom from all this drama and manipulation. So subconsciously their ego tried to protect them and be like, oh, I don't need to be free anyway, I don't need to be my true self. You know how the mind can kind of talk you out of your truth or what you truly desire, because the mind thinks that you can't have those things, so you try and repress those things and tell yourself you want the things that you're stuck in. So I feel like this person tried on convention for size. This could be someone that they're living with, potentially. They just tried to live a conventional kind of life, or live up to other people's expectations, or the karmic person's expectations. But look how they're like boxed in. There was always these steps leading out to freedom, but this person didn't feel free. Look, the cage is open, but because of someone's like manipulation and the drama, there may have been a lot of like shouting and like threatening, and even the cage being open, and that's like the divine truth that you are free. And the stairs there, this person didn't feel like they had that strength to face up to what they had to face up to in order to be free. But now is the time when they're coming into liberation, because they've become clear in their mind. They know that your connections really help them to really know and be confident in their inner knowing, which was always there, but be confident in that, to actually follow that inner knowing. So this is the vice versa tarot. What does their soul want you to know right now? The moon. Queen of Cups. There's a rebirth here with the stork. Rebirth of the divine feminine, but it can be divine masculine as well. What does their soul want you to know? Ace of Wands. Four of Cups. And the World. The ending of a massive cycle, and then it goes back to the Fool, a brand new journey, a brand new path. And I'm seeing this card here as well, King of Wands. I feel this is divine masculine energy with this snake here. This is like strength. I'm seeing like his throne, almost like the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is about defense, barriers, protection kind of energy. Divine masculine, very stable. Look at his stance here, very stable, very grounded kind of energy. And that's really assisting divine feminine with a transformation, like how the snake sheds its skin. Very powerful kind of energy, because he can handle the snake kind of thing, and symbolically that means a lot of courage, courageous spirit, courageous energy, really assisting divine feminine. Can be the other way around as well. But we have the moon here. This is like the moment just before going down the path of the unknown. This normally shows two towers, like the Tower card. There is the lightning here, which I also see as the Tower card. Divine intervention, lightning striking the towers, breaking them down. So again, you could be mirroring each other here. You and your counterpart are like these dogs here. There's the loyalty, there's the friendship. Maybe you both have had to wear masks in your day-to-day life. You're helping each other come out of karma. Because look, it appears that nothing's going on here. Maybe things have to be kind of secretive. The moon is about secrets. That's why there's a mask here on the moon. It's about illusions, maybe even deception. Maybe someone needs to be deceptive here in order to free themselves. Because when we turn it over on the other side of those towers, it's broken down. There's an escape route kind of thing. And the moon is eclipsed here. So moon can be fears, overcoming fears, being called by the divine, the light. See, this is like some sort of healing tonic and direction from the divine to follow your heart, open your heart. Yeah, the stalk being kind of hidden on the back of the throne. There's a rebirth that's being hidden here. Following the heart, opening the heart, divine, giving like divine love, being courageous with expressing love, trusting the intuition as well. Brand new passionate beginning, feeling very courageous. It's about goals and aspirations, really going for that, being brave. If you're in shadow and if you're in darkness, just this person setting that alight like a torch, guiding the way. Four of Cups, waiting for their moment. This is, to me, reminds me of Three of Wands, waiting for the ship to come in kind of thing. This person does not look bothered. They're not bothered about the cups spilling over, the things that aren't serving spilling over, kind of just washing away with the tide. There's an acceptance here of something, some sort of karma is over, and then they know that the ship's nearly here, that they can get on board and go from one island that wasn't serving onto a brand new journey, adventure. There's crabs, two crabs here. So maybe they were dealing with someone that was very defensive and they had those claws. They're letting that all go. And yeah, the ending of a major cycle to take a new journey. And there's a red candle and a blue candle. There's a lot of red and blue in this deck, and to me it just reminds me of the Matrix, the red pill. You know, you're going to take the red pill, which is the truth pill, and look how the red one's illuminated as well. The blue pill is going back to sleep, being like that Two of Swords, putting the blindfold back on and not being honest with yourself. This person's taken the red pill, or they swallowed the red pill, the truth pill, a while ago, but now it's taking effect, you know? It takes a while to take effect. So let's look at more of these cards. What does their soul need you to know right now? Yeah. Extremism. Look how he's grabbing her hand, and he's got like this contract or something. And then look, this is like divine masculine and the divine, the energies like trying to get this person away from divine feminine. And we have decision. Like I said, this person's made a decision. So this could be the other way around as well. It could be divine masculine that is dealing with someone very toxic. That's almost like you signed a contract, there's an agreement here, we were going to do this, we were going to do that. And they're trying to hold this person true to that kind of thing, but look how like aggressive they are about that. Interesting. Decision has a chessboard here. It's like playing strategic or being strategic. And interestingly, it like shows a fireplace here, making me think of like escaping through the fireplace, even though that sounds really weird. just like secretive, but they've already made that decision to get away from like extremism. Sorry about the noise, they're doing some work on the house next door. What does this soul really need you to know right now? Generosity. Someone has been like taking advantage of your person's generosity. But also there's a lot of generosity in your connection, of this love, this light, this healing, this guidance. This is the divine creating healing with the stars. The star card means healing. I'm hearing that your divine counterpart, to begin with, gave like generously, was very generous, and then their karmic person started like taking that for granted, or expecting that, or even like demanding that, or guilt tripping that person to continue to give and give and give while they took. Devotion. So I feel like in some cases the karmic was devoted, but the other divine, like your divine counterpart, kind of felt like dead on the ground sort of thing. I feel like that's what this is about as well, devotion. Maybe their karmic person has all these like fears of losing your person, or your person being secretive, maybe not being true, maybe not fully like loving them, kind of thing. This person had unrealistic expectations that your person should like still in their mind be devoted to them, even when there's this extremism. Okay, so we have influence, discovery, criticism, finger pointing, like blaming, lust, flattery. Your person was highly influenced through some sort of feeling of impeding threat or something from the toxic person. Lust. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of criticism, finger pointing, blame that your person's been going through. With this eye behind the flowers, it's like, I feel like your person could see the bigger picture of this connection, or they just had a lot of like secret thoughts, like they had to withhold their true self. Maybe there was some sort of disassociation going on because they were going through traumatic experiences with this person. I actually feel like this was your person. They felt like they had to flatter like the karmic partner in order to keep their ego kind of intact, so that they wouldn't like lash out or have this criticism. Or this is someone that needed a lot of flattery because they felt like everything was a criticism, even though it wasn't. They take everything the wrong way, kind of thing. And so your person's walking on eggshells. With this lust, I'm noticing a chameleon. Like this person, they felt like they had to change themselves to fit the karmic person's mood. This person was not being their true self. They may feel a lot of like they could be naked and vulnerable with you. They feel this passion with you, the divine love, and this is like their true self was really like a volcano. It was about to erupt. Like this person had to hold in a lot and be the chameleon, play the part, play the role of being flattered or flattering this person. And thank you so much. Take care. Bye.